the ratings were high on the NBA Finals, and that's cool. It's business. But in the day, let's be fair, the Hawks were hurt, and that's why they couldn't win. Neither could LeBron. LeBron didn't win because his key players were hurt. Don't matter how good you are, it's still a team sport.
Mm-hmm.
He still need Kyrie. He still needed the other guy, and he still needed one more player. He needed a bench. I can't name. Listen, man, it was so many people on the Cleveland Cavaliers that were sitting on the bench with shirts on. I was like, who the rest of their team? They ain't got no more team. Real talk.
You wasn't feeling that Brendan Haywood thing. Let me ask Bonecrusher. You know what? I wanted to start the interview off with, like, what's your I guess your sports history. Like, you're a football player. You play basketball back in the day. Like what did we see Bonecrusher doing? A young Bonecrusher doing back in the day.
Well, you know, I used to play football. You know, I was All-American in high school.
Yeah, which high school?
Banneker
Oh
High
yeah.
School.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was a beast in football. I mean, but like I said, I was a troublemaker in school too. So because of my lack of discipline as a child, I got kicked off the team. I got kicked out of a whole bunch of stuff. But I played ball and I was pretty good at it. But you know, I'm not saying I was the best player in the world, but I was all right.
Yeah.
You know, we did pretty all right. But you know, other than that though, man, you know, I actually when I was in college, I went to Benedict College. I won a weightlifting championship at South Carolina, University of South Carolina, in '91. I benched 565 pounds.
Oh yeah, that's that bend the bar weight. When you start lifting it and the bar start bending, yeah, that's that bend the bar weight there.
Got to put the clamps on.
My man, yeah, exactly. Two dudes on each side spotting. My man.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, we're talking to Bonecrusher, ATL superstar rapper. Just decided we have him on today to talk some sports. Saw him on Instagram, you know, doing what we do, talking-ish about the latest in sports. So we decided to have him on. He's on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter at Planet Crusher, Instagram at The Real Bonecrusher. Go ahead and give him a follow the same way we do. All right. You ready to put this sports stuff down and talk about some real stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was telling Rob yesterday that one of the funniest things ever, I saw you on Iron Chef America, dude. It's a show that I watch all the time. And I'm glad that I get to talk to you, one, about that, because, hey, do they really do all that cooking in 1 hour? Is it like a day-long thing and they just show you, like, act like it's an hour and like everybody's working all the way down to the buzzer and all this? How does that really work? Or can you tell me?
They do it. They do it in 1 hour.
Damn.
They know it's 1 hour. Like they got commercial breaks in there, but they actually film that in 1 hour.
Was the food good?
Yeah,
Was it really that good though?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Cat Cora food was okay, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it was real. She had some dishes that were real nice. I mean, Bobby Flay was good when I went. Mazi Matsumoto is good. Mario Batali has great food.
Wait, so you've been on there a couple times?
I've been on there about 3 times.
What?
3 or 4 times, yeah. You know, I used to be a chef back in the day.
I know. I read that you was a culinary cat.
Yeah, back in the day.
I saw when they tried to serve you that raw meat too, that rare meat.
Yeah, he don't eat no raw pork. He don't lost your mind.
Right.
Crazy.
Say that, brother. One of my favorite shows I saw you on was The Biggest Loser. You did pretty well on them, man. I think you broke a record. You broke a record on The Biggest Loser, right?
Yeah, it was Celebrity Fit Club, but yeah, I lost the most weight.
Oh, Fit Club, yeah, Fit Club. Right.
Yeah. I lost 63 pounds.
That's what it is. So okay, so when you working out, what's in Bonecrusher's playlist now? Like, here's the illest thing ever. Like, that song we played, Never Scared. Like, for whatever reason, apparently that's old school music now. Like, what the hell? It's on the old school station. Like, that's a part of my youth, and I don't consider myself to be old. But like, what's in your playlist now? What are some of the new artists that you check out and you feel yourself vibing to?
I don't really listen to a bunch of new artists, man. I listen to like Lil Brother. I listen to Hustle, which is the alter ego of Music Soul Child.
Okay.
I listen to what we got in there here? Barry White.
There he is.
Yeah, I listen to SOS Band, Alexander O'Neal, Keith Sweat. What else I got on my thing here? The Americans. I listen to a little bit of everything, man.
My man. My man.
I listen a little.
Yeah. Well, you know, you when you actually when the Never Scared hit, it was at a time I guess everybody was calling it the New South movement, because you had T.I., you had Killer Mike, you had yourself, and there was a bunch of other guys that had been around, like, you know, Lil Jon had been around, Pastor Troy had been around. But what was the experience like in that era of Atlanta rap music for you?
Back then, man, you know, Atlanta didn't really have it wasn't really, like, a lot of people don't understand is that Atlanta, at the time when we came out, Atlanta wasn't playing hip-hop on the radio. There was no rap on the radio unless LL Cool J or Will Smith or something like that, or a tag team with the Who That Is record. But we had to fight for everything we got. So we all worked together a lot. So we would hang together, like me and John, Lil Jon, the Eastside Boys. The Young Bloods were very young then. T.I., who was, he was tipped real young.
Added Crew.
The Added Crew. Yeah. The Added Crew. Added Crew. Who else would hang over at the house? TLC, Outkast, Good Emo. A lot of artists that we all hung together. So we were family, and we still are family to this day. And that's how we took a pact to say we're going to take over the music business. And a lot of people laughed at us. They thought that Atlanta was a joke.
Right.
A lot of people laughed, man. They thought Atlanta was.
They called it the country.
They called it country in Bama,
mm-hmm.
and and then so we were raised to. It's so crazy. I just talked about this with a friend of mine. We were raised to love ourselves, so we didn't understand or we didn't know not to be in that situation. No.
What the hell just happened? Did somebody just kidnap Bonecrusher?
Ain't nobody kidnapped me.
Oh.
What I say is, we were raised to be a unit. We were raised family. We Southern, so we raised around the family. We have barbecues a lot, drink a lot of beer, Coke 45. We hang out, man. If you look at all those old videos,
don't worry about him.
Go ahead, man.
What do you say?
He talking about you getting slizzled like you ain't.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm in that video. That's crazy. Yeah. So if you ever look at all those old videos, everybody that you're talking about that's big now was in all those videos. Yeah, it's just a situation where we where we was just family. We still are, man, and I think that's a difference than we were than how the artists are now, man. They, it's like the old saying, "Daddy's baby, baby's maybe," man. And I think that because we broke the door down so hard, these kids don't really know what it is to go through that.
Right, they
so
expect
they don't
it.
Understand. Yeah, they don't understand the struggle.
Now, I was telling Rob yesterday that I was going to remind you about. I almost forgot today. I was going to remind you about something that actually you and I met like some years ago, over a decade ago. You were performing at an anniversary party for a radio station I worked at, 97 Jams. And during the sound check, me, you, and I guess that's the light-skinned dude with the dreads, that's your brother, right? Somebody told me that's your brother.
Yeah.
Okay. We got into an argument, or a debate. Let's call it a debate. Because at the time, there was a commercial that came out. And it was Terrell Owens was on the commercial with Mike Vick. And you two dudes was arguing me down that Terrell Owens was going to come here to play with Mike Vick because it was on the commercial. And, like, years later, I still find that to be one of the most, like weird things that happened in life. It's like of all the things that could have been talked about on that day, and I'm sure you don't remember this happening. You've done thousands of shows from then till now. By the way, Rob, have you ever seen a Bonecrusher show?
Yes, I have.
My God, energy! You talking like the one that you did for us? Then you had a live band. Do you always do the live band?
No, not all the time. But I remember that show. It was break dancing.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. These dudes were standing on speakers, shirts off. I'm talking. It was like bananas, cuz. Yeah. You a Netflix guy? You mess around with Netflix?
Of course.
Yeah. So what's your situation with that? Orange is the New Black, House of Cards. What you on?
Man, I don't watch no Orange is the New Black, man.
Nah.
That's that Les movie show.
Dude, I crushed a whole season of that this weekend. The whole 3rd season, I crushed it. Yeah, dude.
How was it?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Yeah, it was awesome. Me and my old lady sat there and watched it this weekend. So what you on there? What's your show then?
You know what I watch? I watch Gotham. I watch a lot of TV shows too, man.
Yeah.
Like I watch Who Broke Girls. I watch Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Beat. What am I on right now? You know what I'm waiting on to come back on?
What's that?
Strain.
What is it?
You know, the movie. It's a show called The Strain.
No, what's that on?
It's about this dude. It's about it's a vampire show, but it's based around this guy, this monster that's a vampire that's infecting the world with these worms. That he come back from thousands of years ago, and he's there to take over the planet, but from a different perspective. You got to watch it though. It's really interesting.
That sounds like something my old lady mess with right there. My old lady like that vampire stuff. As we wrap up here with go ahead. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
No. Go.
As we wrap up here with Bonecrusher, at Planet Crusher on Twitter, at The Real Bonecrusher on Instagram. Let Rob wrap us up here.
No, man. Well, I just want to, say it's good to have had you on the show, man. You're an 8-time legend. Y'all boys got a lot of fights started in the club. It's a lot of.
This is true. This is true.
The Bonecrusher, Lil Jon, Pastor Troy, T.I., all that. What was that? The reaction, the I'm Serious remix. Yeah, boy, y'all caused a lot of fights. It's, all up through the low country of South Carolina, where I used to be, everywhere. Alabama, Montgomery, and Top Flight. Y'all caused a lot of fights, man. And, but that's what it was all about in that moment. So, big shouts out to you, brother. Big shouts out to you.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother.
No doubt, man. Look, man, we're going to have to do this again, man. Football season, 85 days away. And I know, like, if you going to talk basketball like this, I know you talk that ish in football.
Oh, man, football, we're intact, man.
My man.
The Falcons, we like 3 players away. We need 3.
Just 3. Just 3. My man. Ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead.
Man, don't hate. I said, don't hate.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's Bonecrusher. Bonecrusher, man, thank you so much for taking time out to join us this evening, man. We appreciate it.
Man, thank you for having me, brother.
No problem, man.